Aloha. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Aloha stay. All that is love honors all that is love in you. I just made that last one up. That's my word. Maybe I'll get it in the dictionary one day. But I have too many more priority things to get done first. So I've been kind of the last couple of weeks silent because it was my birthday. Well, first I went on vacation and then it was my birthday. And to be honest, I felt a little discouraged, a little bit, just going through a lot of things. And I learned that I was collapsing multiple timelines at once, which is not necessarily a pleasant thing to go through. But it was just like, my cat, lost my cat, this guy this soulmate that I met and then blew up, my job. It was just like all these things at once, and then today was like another thing. It's just been like one thing after the other. And like when you're trying to do something or get ahead or create something, and then it's just one obstacle, another obstacle, and it just never ends. That's where I've been at. Obstacle after obstacle, and frustrating the hell out of me. So I decided, fuck it. That's what I say, just fuck it. I'm taking a break. I'm just putting this to the side because I can't deal with this. And I'm just giving myself time to just whatever, do nothing, just sleep late and go to the beach, or just whatever I need to do to feel good within my own being, because knowing how the law of the universe works and how everything works and how we create things, I know that being frustrated, which is a form of anger, it takes you out of alignment with all that is good and all that is waiting to just come to you. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going through a lot. So what I'm going to do is give myself a little time out. I'm not going to worry about videos. I'm not going to worry about, anything right now that I'm trying to get accomplished. I'm just going to enjoy my life and just be free and be happy. And so that's what I've been doing. And it was kind of working until today. And then another little snag came through. And I woke up and I was just like, oh my God, like those feelings came in of just like frustration and self-pity. Oh, the self-pity was strong, was strong this week. And just like, I want to give up and like, I'm done, that whole thinking, that's stream of thought of just like, I'm done, I give up, this sucks. And then, my higher self, my wisdom, my higher self is very strong because I've been working on that, developing that for so many years, that I could hear it. And it's like, come on, that this is going to get you nowhere fast. Actually, this is going to continue to keep you stuck in this energy, vibration, frequency of lack and frustration. And, so like, you got to shift. And I was like, all right. So what I do is I have this thing. It's like, I wake up and I give myself a treatment. I call it a treatment. It's like smack myself out of it. Like, I don't do that, but like, that's what in my head I'm thinking I'm doing, like smacking it out of me, but in a more gentle way. So, okay, it's like, you're right. You need to just sit. You need to open your book and read some truth. You need to do some breathing, do some movement, and meditate. And so that's what I did this morning. And it helped a lot. But it was still like, I guess the reading, it was like still in my mind, it didn't like penetrate anywhere else. And it was like, I know these things, I know these truths, and I know that I'm in a space of self-pity and frustration, and that's not helping my cause. So what do I need to do? And it was like, it needs to be in your body. Like, your body is the instrument of divine alchemy. So like, you can't just absorb it into your mind. That's not going to help matters. It needs to penetrate into your body, into your being. So I got up and I did the Soulfire Awakening, which is an energetic moving meditation which aligns you with your light body. And it's very powerful. It's very simple but powerful. And I did that, and then I was like, wow, like I felt the energy just shift and leave. And I've been in a really good space since that. I worked out, and then I just made a video before, and the energy of like worry and fear just vanished, you know? Maybe you don't know, but this is all stuff that I'm kind of experiencing and going through, and then sharing with you as I'm learning in my own being and in my own self. So in a way, I feel like I'm giving these experiences to myself, these experiences of like feeling the worry and the fear and the lack of the collective, you know, financially and emotionally and mentally, feeling that of the collective, so then I can transmute it within my own life and within my own body, mind, soul, and being, and then shift the energy back into the truth. And the truth is like, sometimes you need to speak it out loud and affirm it to yourself. Like, I am a free and sovereign being, period. I am a free and sovereign being. And that means a lot of things, but what it means is like, I know who I am. God is who I am. I am God. I am divine. I have the same power that God has. Maybe I have not developed it fully. I know that I have not developed it fully, and maybe it's just like a spark of it, but I have that potential within me, and I know who I am. And that everything God has, I have too, because if I just allow myself to be open to that, because I am one with God, I am one with Mother Earth, with Gaia, with the abundance of the universe. I am the universe. I am that. I am that. I am. And when you start affirming that, and you go on what Esther Hicks calls a rampage for positivity, a rampage for good, a rampage to affirm who you are. Because who you are is everything. When you know who you are, all that worry and fear goes away, and you say like, okay, the collective and my human ego mind and the collective is going through a huge metamorphosis, and they're living in fear and the fear-based thoughts of lack, and that's not who I am. And when I allow myself to lower my frequency and vibration and let the collective penetrate me, because I'm an empath and I'm sensitive, then it like takes over my being, and I say, no, that's not who I am. I'm going to live in the upper realms of my being, in the celestial part of my thoughts, of my thinking, in the upper story of my being. And I know who I am up here. And like, yeah, I'm both, but like the truth of who I am, I need to focus on that. And that I can't depend on humans, can't depend on other beings, I can't depend on my job, I can't depend on institutions, I can't depend on companies or corporations or outside stability, financial security that I think is going to come from outer people and institutions and employment, because that can all go away just like that. And that's what I've experienced in these last few weeks. Is just like, okay, that security that I think I'm getting from my employment or from, you know, different sources of income stream can just poof, vanish, right? Where does my true abundance come from? Where does my true security lie? It's only within. It has to only come from within. And when you can source that, go return to that place within you. If you've ever experienced it, you might not know where that place is within you yet, so you can't go back to it because you don't have a reference point. And what I try to do and help people, coach people in, is finding that reference point, finding that place of inner serenity, security, freedom, wholeness, who you are in the true core of your essence, who you are, because that's the only security and freedom that we ever really have that is true, lasting, and doesn't change. That's it. There's nothing in the outer world that we can depend on. It's sad, but it's true. And I've had to learn that again in this last couple of weeks, that it's me. I am my own beloved, and my own beloved, which is the love that is within me, which is love, which is synonymous with divinity, with God, with source energy, with creation, with life, with freedom, with security, everything that I need, that is within me. And that's the only place that is unchanging. That is the only place that I can depend on. Because everything around me can just go away and just vanish. And that's the truth. And it's not very comfortable. As a human being, it's not comfortable because we kind of want to depend on other human beings and depend on things and companies and our jobs and our employment. We want to depend on that, but we can't, because it can all just go poof and it could be gone just like that. So that is my message for today. And it always comes back to that same thing. And I keep, going here or going there, but it always is going to come back to that. And that is what I'm helping you to recognize, to awaken to, and to find within your own self. Amen. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Aloha stay. The soul fire in me, I give to you. Aho. To learn more about my offerings, visit my website at igniteyoursoulfire.com. Please subscribe to my channel and comment below, my soul family. Thank you for being here on our precious planet Gaia at this time. Your light matters. You matter. You make a difference in the world by just being you. Ahuiho. Until our hearts meet again. You are loved.